Well, I don't think he's going to leave, because one thing about Neil Lennon is he's a fighter, and he's going to try his best to try and turn that around. So I don't think you're going to see him resign. There's no chance. I would be absolute shocked.
But he's a Celtic fan, though.
He'll not resign, Paul. He's the type of guy that will believe that he can turn this around. Neil Lennon will fully think if he can get next season, he can turn it around. But I think Celtic should be Celtic. Celtic should do the right thing and come to a mutual agreement or whatever it is, because the money that Neil Lennon's on, okay, that's regardless. But think of the pressure he's been under this year, Paul. The abuse that he's taken. He's been through a lot this year. He deserves to go the proper way, and that's by getting paid up the remainder of his contract.
Saying their size, Celtic should do the right. I don't know if Celtic know what they're wanting to do.
Do you think that's why he's still there, Fergie?
Yep, and when you hear Neil Lennon, even listen to his interview after the game, and he get posed a few questions about players going to be here, rebuilding for the future, he was still talking about that.
See, in terms
he can only be like that. He can't say anything else.
I think Neil Lennon will think this has been a bad season, but he can bounce back. He's done it in the past. He will believe he can do it again. I don't think so, me personally, but I know Neil Lennon, he will think that. I think that's why he's not walking away. I think if he thinks if he can get to the summer and have a proper rebuild, I firmly believe that Neil Lennon thinks he's the man to do that. But as I say, in my opinion, it's time for somebody else to come in. Plus, as I say, Paul, Neil Lennon's gave his life to Celtic. He's went through a lot for this club. You think of death threats, as I say, abuse, and he had a lot of sleepless nights, Paul. I didn't think it's right that he would walk away without getting paid up his contract. I really didn't. I think as I say, he's been through a lot for the club, and I think the club should give him something back for it.
Barry, if you were the manager, say it was Rangers and it was you, and you had lost the 10, would you walk just now?
I'm fighting.
For what?
My own reputation. I'm the one that's want to or believe that I can take the club forward. That's what he was like as a player. That's what he's like as a manager. There's no way that Neil Lennon's going to walk away. I can't see it. The decision would need to come from above, and clearly they don't know what they're wanting to do or what they're going to do. And when you hear Neil Lennon speak, for me, what Si just said there, and I totally agree with him, he firmly believes he's the man that's going to take him forward.
And that's why the player he was, though, Paul, because
of course.
He received, I remember being a young kid at Celtic, and he received massive criticism for the Celtic fans. I remember a European game, I think he got booed off, but he firmly believed that he could bounce back for that. And I've no doubt that he'll be the same as a manager. He'll believe that given a bit of time that he's the man to fix this. And that's why he's not leaving.
Play Go Radio Glasgow.